Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my Master Your Marketing Masterclass. And in my hot seat today, I have the funnest blonde I've ever met in my whole freaking life. Not kidding. Her name is Tiana Gustafson, and she is, let's call her a mommypreneur for mommypreneurs, kind of like that. She's with the Inspired Mommy Boss movement, and I just love what she does because I'm a single mom. Moms resonate with my heart and soul, and a lot of my clients are moms too. So welcome to our show today. Tiana, how are you?
Thank you, Carrie, for having me. I'm doing amazing, talking to another fun blonde. And, blonde is more than just blonde. It's a state of smart mind. That's
yes, we're smart. I use that hashtag blonde with brains all the time.
I like that. I'll have to use
You can use it, yes. Let's make it get really popular. Blonde with brains.
Yeah. Blonde with brains. That's me.
That's right. Surprise, I'm smart. It's good stuff.
This is what this is going to be like.
Yes, we're going to warn you. You've got a singer, you've got an actress with business.
You've got sales funnels.
Yes.
Stay listen, but also enjoy it.
Yes, exactly. Absolutely. Well, I love that Tiana's talking about sales funnels today because we haven't really touched this topic in the whole series. And I'm kind of saving the best for last with her because it is something that's necessary, but so many people are like, what the heck is that? They're like, I don't know what she's talking about. So guess what? You're going to really know what we're talking about by the end of this because Tiana's got slides and all kinds of visuals. So let's start with why Tiana does what she does. And why are you just helping moms? I'm just curious what the why beneath that is. So go ahead, honey, take the floor.
So I love helping moms. I started my business in the music business, and once I became a mommy, a lot of things changed. You have so much less time, and really to be persistent enough to make a good living as a mom, whether single or married, is a lot of work, as you know, Carrie. And so when I was going through my master's degree and then I started serving a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners, I kept finding these moms lacking confidence, but having dreams and having put their dreams on the back burner. And part of why I studied online marketing and then sales funnels and list building was to do that from anywhere. You could do it with a laptop. You can run it. You can't set it up really from a phone, but you can run a lot of it from your smartphone while you're laying in bed nursing your kids or watching something with your headphones in. And so what I love is that moms can use these tools on the go, no matter where you live or how many kids you have. I serve moms that homeschool, have homesteading, and have like 7 to 11 kids. And then I serve a mom that has, one child. So that's why I'm really passionate about it because I'm also a mom and I don't believe that moms are any less smart. I think they're super brilliant, super hardworking, and I want to help them become financially free through their dreams and passion. And that requires smart, savvy sales funnels.
I love it. You're so right. We're so good at juggling and multitasking.
Yes.
Just doing what you can and kind of making things happen. And I started coaching when my daughter was little too. So I can relate to the whole nursing and got a kid on your hip and you're doing what you can. But thank God technology has changed so much since then. Because that was 12 years ago. So lots has changed.
Absolutely. For the better for us moms.
Yes. I love your why. That's beautiful. It's true. Moms can do it all. And I think, and just to go to a hair deeper than that, we think sometimes that that's all our life is. After a while, we're just dirty dishes and diapers. And this gives a woman a powerful voice and platform to make her feel like she's giving back to the planet again, that she has a space. So I love what you do. Beautiful, beautiful.
I'm going to touch on that real quick because, I started my career as a musician at 11 and I went to Berklee College of Music and I moved to LA and I did it and I had a lot of success, and having a child, all of a sudden I felt like I needed to throw all that away. And it's not the case. There may be a different pathway that you can still feel accomplished, whether you're a musician, you're a network marketer, you don't know for sure what you want to do, but you have skills, or you're a crafter. I just want to really empower women, whether you have children or not, to not give up on your dreams.
Yes, please. It's so important. You'll snap one day if you do. I'm not kidding.
It's not fun.
No.
You can work it here for purpose. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. It won't be pretty and there'll be a lot more to clean up later if you don't do it now.
It takes a preventative action in all areas.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I speak from experience. You can pick up my book. So let's
read this book.
It's good stuff. Well, let's dive right in, Miss Tiana. Show us your goods and kind of give us a feel of what sales funnels are. I know a lot of you guys are like, I don't know, do I need this in my business? And I just want to touch too real quick. Tiana's got a lot of cool clients. I've been kind of checking her out on Instagram and here and there. She doesn't work with just anybody. She's got a lot of fun businesses she plays with too, I've noticed. So super, super fun. So hopefully you kind of brag a little bit about that too for us.
We'll throw it in there a little bit.
Okay.
So when I share my screen, and I'll go to start from start. Can you see my screen okay, Carrie? Do I need to make it
Perfection.
A little bit bigger?
I think we're good. We're fine. Most important is the slides.
Okay, cool. So today I'm so excited to talk to you, Carrie, and feel free anytime, come on in with me because I know you have a lot of experience as well. And so I know everyone would love your input as well. But we're going to talk about how to build an automated system using online marketing. And what you'll get from learning about this is you're going to find your ideal clients, grow your leads, your email list, and sales. And this really is for all kinds of people. So I'm going to talk about who it might be for so people feel included in this.
Perfect.
The arrow's going to work. This is for you if you're an entrepreneur, you're a network marketer, or a business owner. And, entrepreneur can cover all kinds of the arts. I work with tons of musicians, artists, network marketers, local business owners. I work with a lot of those as well. That you're committed to using the power of the internet to automate the leads and sales, okay? You're done with cold messaging people on Facebook who aren't really interested in what you're selling. Yay for that, no more. And you want to know a better way to attract leads to you instead of chasing them. Instead of being like a lion with the gazelle, you could be like a little fisherwoman.
That's so more fun.
On your phone. You have heard the word funnel, but you're not sure what it means. Except if we're talking about funnel cake. But we're not. I wish I had one. And so in this workshop, you're going to learn the steps needed to finally attract your ideal clients using online marketing. We're going to do that in like 20 to 30 minutes, right? We're going to keep it short so you get a little taste of it. And we'll give you a little free gift at the end too. Sound good, Carrie?
Awesome. Totally on board.
So a little bit about me is I'm the creator of Bullseye Funnels, the Freedom Planner. The Inspired Mommy Boss Movement is my umbrella company, and I've worked with some of these different sites and companies. This is one of my favorites because I got to do social media marketing for Lilith Fair and Sarah McLachlan, which was awesome because she's when I was growing up, one of my big influences in my life. So it's a real blessing. And there's I've worked with some entrepreneurs who are famous on TV as well as startup moms. So either way, the things I'm going to be teaching have been implemented in all these areas, so it's definitely relevant.
Love that. How fun.
I want to share a little bit about before and after, and no, it's not like a weight loss before and after.
I think we all have these pictures.
We have these pictures, but the truth is, when you start to take control of one part of your life, because the reason I'm showing this picture on the left, this was right after I'd had my first baby. I was like in utter shock, as you can tell, and I was so in love, though, so in love with my child, and I just wanted to do anything for him, and I did not know how to use my other skills in the music business online. And so I started studying that. That's what I talked about in the beginning. And so here's me, and last year I got to buy my Jeep Rubicon. I live in the central coast of California, my dream area. And that's why I'm saying no matter where you live, where you're at, you can accomplish your dreams. Whether you have support from a spouse or not, okay? I'm just going to throw these little truth facts in here for you. And that's why I became obsessed with sales funnels. And it's not just sales funnels. We're going to talk about that in a minute. It's, how do you even lead up to a sales funnel? So we're going to cover all of it. Awesome. I really like this new purple in here.
I'm still loving the Rubicon. Sorry, I'm stuck on the Jeep. I'm an adventurer
just
too.
Look at it a little bit more. You can come see Carrie. We need a picture together, me and you. I'm serious. I might be in Vegas in a few weeks. I'll text you if I am. Once I come back.
Yes. So. Phone first.
Let's dive in. I love my Rubicon. It's right up there. So here's again what you're going to learn in today's training. We're going to step by step it. You're going to learn how automated sales work to bring you in business every day. Okay, this is so fun about this. Once you get them set up and you build some momentum. The 4 secret puzzle pieces behind an online sales machine. I'm going to explain it to you step by step, 4 pieces, so you get how it all works together and the importance of having each piece like a puzzle. Wouldn't it drive you crazy when you have like a puzzle and you're missing pieces?
Yes.
Drives me crazy. It's like a boat and there's a leak and you don't know where it's at. Yes. No more.
Doesn't work.
And then the 3 types of funnels that produce sales and leads for you consistently. So we're going to just run through these, and it's really exciting. And my super secret system that consistently generates 99 plus leads. It has done it per day. It's not always every day, but it's been actually more than that one day before, as well as sales in more than one day. So it depends on the day and the month and the season, but it's a possibility. And so when you know that one thing has happened once, it can happen again for me. It can happen for you. It's possible. I feel like singing a Disney song now. Like, it's possible. If it's possible for me, it's possible for you. Okay, let's dive in.
It's a good thing I have a daughter and I get it.
I know, you get it. It's like Disney is constantly playing in my house. Constant. Or some kind of kid show where they're singing weird songs. I prefer Disney. The weird Netflix stuff, I'm like, what is that? So, step 1, though, is understanding how worry-free online sales and leads work. So let's talk about what is a funnel. Okay, I actually put a picture. Let's talk about a funnel. A funnel, again, is just moving things down from one to another. Old school, and this can still be effective, just not as effective. It would be, there's leads. Let's say you are in sales in any kind of company. Maybe you're given leads. You need to make 100 calls a day, right? Whether it's insurance or financial world or a number of different businesses. You make the call, you keep following up, you mark it off this huge chart, and maybe you convert for 1 out of every 20 or 100 even, because if it's cold leads, you don't know, okay? So maybe you repeat it 10 times and you just keep repeating. And believe me, I believe in picking up the phone, but I like to pick up the phone for a hot lead, not a cold lead.
Yes.
Now let's talk about new school, where you're going to set your system once and then you're done. You like this better, Carrie?
Yes.
This system.
The other one felt heavy.
It felt painful in my chest, yes.
Sound like telemarketing. Nobody likes that.
It does. Nobody likes to be on either end of that.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's still leads with this one, as you know, Carrie, and anyone listening. You must have leads. You must have eyeballs on your stuff. Now, where are you getting them, though? We'll talk about that in a minute. So it's by social media, maybe your website, or maybe even in person at a local business. Now, you want to give people a freebie, some kind of free offer, in order to get an automated email back to them. So automated just means it's automatic. You're not like just collecting the emails. Let's say you're a musician at the booth or you're the small business owner there. You should also, somebody might have to put those ones in manually, but you should still have an email that you send out to them that's automated. And when it's online, and we'll give you some examples of this in a minute, you're going to see there's a way to automate things. And then sometimes, if you're real lucky and you got the numbers up, you'll also have an automated conversion. It depends on what you're selling. If it's a higher ticket item, you're going to probably still need to get on a phone call, but you can at least automate the phone call even, through automated contact forms. There's all kinds of automation. And then there can be an automated sale. Like last week I was selling a workshop, pre-selling it because it's not done yet. And I wanted to feel the waters, right? I'm sure you've done this, Carrie. And I sent an email and I sold a couple. I'm like, boom, that's definitely, it was a higher ticket too. And they did reach out to me because people do like to email some questions. They want to know you have a personal touch, and I always respond because I love a personal touch. Yes. And then they're like, okay, I'm in. And then the sale is automated. I love an automated sale. What about you, Carrie?
I love it too. I like making money while I sleep. That's what it feels like, doesn't it?
It really does happen. It's so great when that happens. It doesn't always happen, but it can always happen. It can. Yes. It can build up to that when you compound your efforts. Yeah. So here's the versus old school versus new school. So again, always leads, but it depends what leads you're getting. On the right is more warm leads, people that are following you on social media, on your website, and they know who you are. The other side is, you're buying these leads and it's like a lottery ticket. You're calling, following up. And on the other way, you're still moving people through a funnel either way. That's all a funnel is a system of which you move people down, and the target is a sale. Now, just to be clear, and I'll use my mouse if you can see it, some people stay up here and they may stay in your automated email sequence for a year, 2 years, and then one day they buy from you. And this is why it is so important to be building your list, because unless you have a list that you're building and growing, you're just relying on that hustle on social media, and that's exhausting and it's not long term.
Right.
Yep. So anything to throw in there on this? Or
this is perfect. It helps to have this visual. It really, really, really does. And again, like you said, the sales call, it's a luck of the draw. You're hoping where your freebie is like, I call it your bait. At least you're attracting the right fish, because you know no one's going to bite unless they really are interested in what you have to sell.
Exactly.
So it's much more better quality lead than just random.
Exactly. You're starting to niche down. And then with Facebook ads, which we're not going to go into that today because that's its own thing, but with Facebook ads and everything, and you can even target more. So it's, and even, you don't have to spend a fortune. You can give it a $20 a week thing and build it up that you get one sale. I do recommend this, side note to everyone, and I'll like clap to get their attention, is spend a little bit of money off every sale into your marketing. I love Facebook marketing. Yes. Or hire a coach, but you got to get some help, friends.
Yes, you do. Please don't tackle that by yourself.
No, please don't do it. So are you ready to understand the moving pieces of an online funnel? And I'll see if I put my number in here. Okay, I took it out. Usually if I'm live with an audience or a call, and this is a great tool, I'll be like, type in the number 2 and it gets people moving. They love it. So we're going to understand how this all works together. Okay, so I started with social media because that's what most people already do. So social media is where it all starts because that's where most people start. It's free, right? And it's on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat, whatever one is your choice. And that's a great starting place. But just remember, sites like Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, the wall is moving down every day. And so it's going to get scrubbed. So unless you are linking into some other tools that I'm going to be sharing today, you're really, once again, just playing into a constant hustle that will never end rather than utilizing your time and content better. Your content is the stuff like this that you put out there, a video, a PDF, things like that. So I just want to throw that in there. Number 2 is a website and blog. Your blog should be integrated into your website. I personally love WordPress. I know people like different platforms. That's my favorite. It's the number 1 SEO, which is search engine optimization. And that's your online hub. That's really the home base. And especially if utilized correctly, because the other things are going to be changing, like social media, you're not in control of it. You actually could lose your account. But this is a place where you want to be collecting leads, educating people, having it be the hub, and you branding your website on everything. And I'm always talking about myname.com or inspiremommieboss.com. And even though the website isn't done yet, it collects leads. So it's very important to have that in one place. Do you agree with this a lot, Carrie?
Absolutely. Your website's your virtual storefront. If you don't have one, you're missing so much traffic. You've got to have it.
Amen.
And we window shop everybody. We're going to ask for your website anyway, so you might as well have one up.
I know. We're going to Google you.
Yes.
Okay. We all know how to Google. I've gotten amazing clients actually who found me via Google, but I literally had one time that was like, you were like the only one with the phone number. Nowadays I take the phone number off.
Yeah.
But the truth is, though, if you're running any kind of service thing, you should always have a phone number on there because you can go to Google too.
Yep.
So about being smart.
Good stuff.
3 is lead pages. Now, I use the term lead pages. They could be called landing page because I personally love leadpages.net, and this is what I train people on because it's so easy to duplicate and learn. But whether you use leadpages.net or some other site or you've never heard of this, we'll explain what it is in a minute with some visuals. But what it is it's a very basic way to collect someone's name and email so they're not distracted by social media or even your website. Right. So it's a way of integrating all these things. And when I started using lead pages compared to just my website in a form, my list grew so fast, like 30 times, 40, 50 times faster than it had been growing. So this is why I definitely include it in the 4 pieces. Absolutely. Have you found the case with like any kind of landing pages to be like highly effective at
lead pages? Lead pages, ClickFunnels are my two favorites for conversion from Facebook ads or anything of that nature, and I agree 100%. You don't want to send anybody to the website. They'll get lost in your homepage or About Me section. You got to make it simple because simple converts, confusion does not.
Yeah, we'll give that example exactly. Simple converts, just remember that. And it's actually more complicated to keep things simple. Like
it's true.
It's a weird thing in life. So that's what I'm trying to do is we're going to keep it simple, 4 pieces. And then the 4th piece, which goes with all this, is the list building. And that's your community. That is your goal. That is your bank. Because no matter whether you're an author ever looking for a publishing deal or a musician or a network marketer who wants their own leads, you're not relying on other things. This is your list. So this is why the free offer that we're going to talk about and that you saw on the first page, this all goes together. And so this is what it looks like, the whole shebang, the whole funnel, social media, website and blog, list building, lead pages. It all goes together. What do you think, Carrie?
Love it. You're speaking my language.
I know, I'm like, it all fits together like a piece of a puzzle. That's right on the spot. I'm going to get my uke out. right over there. And to bring it around full circle again, because I know people are scared of the word funnel. Stop it. People, you have to stop this. It's just a word.
That's
and
right.
look, it's right here. Social media, website and lead pages, you bring them down. They get on your list and there's a sale. Or it could be they get added to your list, right? First, and then the sale comes a day later, 3 years later. Either way, that's why you fill that funnel. Should we say that together? It's like, fill
that funnel.
Yes. Love it. We're going to fill it. Oh, that's just a little exceeds expectations quote. We can move past her. Thanks, Cherie.
Thanks for blessing us today.
I know, thank you so much, Cherie. I do love her. Now, if you're ready to learn the 3 types of funnels, because I said there's not just one, there's a sales funnel, but there's some things that lead up to the sales funnel. And this is where I'm being honest. I don't like when like these entrepreneurs do these things like, all you need is this. I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what you actually need. You're going to get the truth today. Are you ready for the truth? Can you handle the truth?
Yes, I can handle the truth.
Okay, let's do it.
I was looking for something to grab. To
I know. Like, what is
represent.
it? What am I handling? I have a vision board. Always vision boards around here. So step 3, understanding the types of funnels you need to create. So we're going to start with the most important one first, which there's 3 types. They're crucial. I'm glad. This is all about repetition. If you can't tell, I used to teach music for a little while, like 9 years. And I'm telling you, repetition.
Yes.
The true statement. So I do put a lot of repetition, but I'm hoping that you'll listen.
Yes.
Not you, Carrie. They're like,
It'll click. It'll click.
It'll click. It'll gong. So number 1 is the opt-in funnel, which is the automated way to give away your freebie. So I did this overview at the beginning so you can see the big picture, because I'm a big picture girl. I like to see the big picture, and then I'm like, okay, there's the big picture. Now, how do I create that big picture? So that's what we did in the beginning with the funnels and the showing you how we do that. So what is this free offer that we speak of, in case you don't know? Well, here's an example. And so this is one of mine, and it's where you come to a lead page. See, it's very specific. It's not the website with an about page, work with me. It's like, here's what you're going to get. You're going to learn how to market your business in under 30 minutes a day, for real, talk in your own voice. I believe in being yourself on these things. So if you hire somebody to help you with your content ever, please do use your own voice.
Yes.
Part in the crowd, especially nowadays, because more people know about lead pages. So the more like who you are, you can be, the better. This is literally a photo from my own photo shoot. I created this whole thing. You know, it's all branded. You can see the colors match this whole thing. It's about that whole picture. And I teach on branding and other things. But this is a quick, yes, give it to me. You click it, you put your name and email in, boom. There's the free offer. And I have this free offer linked from my website. I have it linked from my Facebook page, and I have it linked in my Instagram profile and my Pinterest profile. There's links everywhere. Anywhere there's a link, you want to put your free offer, I believe, in that link. There's some exceptions, like maybe you are trying to build your Facebook group, and maybe you're like, hey, join my free community here. But like, the thing is that I invite people to join my free community on the thank you page here. So I believe that you want to get them on your list ASAP, because that's where you give their information.
Yes, that's gold.
Right? Do you agree with that?
100%. Always the list. It's all about the list.
Build the list.
I know.
Build the funnel. It's just these statements you should put up places.
Yes.
Build the list. Build the funnel. I put somebody else's to show you I work with clients. I don't just build my own funnels. So this was one for a health coach, and she reaches out to moms in Florida. And so this was like, get your happy back. So I'm just showing you an example that there's different ways of doing it, but it's more effective to actually have that opt-in page instead of a page on your website. So that's funnel 1. Funnel 2, anything to say about funnel 1 though before we move on about the opt-in thing and how that has like helped your business grow the most ever?
I actually always have more than one, because I'd like to use different bait for different clients. So
Absolutely.
like a good 3 or so on your website is always where I have my clients go. But also put a lot of value in your freebie. Don't just make it a quick article. That's it. Make people want to, because we've conditioned our tribe and how to buy, and people have been conditioned on what to ignore too. So make it worth their time. They're not going to just sign up to a newsletter list. They're just people, they're not looking for one more email, but give them value.
You give people value. Like I usually, when I create the free offers, that's a really good point. And when I train on this with my clients, is like, give them something that you would maybe charge a few $100s for.
Yeah.
Like create something so good that if you were going to sell it, you could sell it for that.
Right.
And then watch your list grow and watch people tag you and build crazy things around you. I definitely have several like free offers, but even if you start with one really awesome one and you boost that up, that is, if you're just starting out, that's more than good enough. And what you'll end up happening is you grow and experience, you'll hear people asking questions. Build your free offer around where you hear people asking questions.
Yeah.
In your field.
Perfect.
Good point. Oh, good. I'm glad that just blacked out. There's my password.
All we saw was X's.
It's just X, 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 X. That's all it is. I hate forgetting my passwords. I make them completely hackable. So, like, you can't choose that again. You must add an asterisk and an exclamation.
That's right.
Oh, man. So the number 2 funnel, and this is one that I see very few people doing, and this is like a lifesaver. This is like a personal assistant that can charge you $0 to $30 a month. Okay?
Yeah.
Right? And that's the contact me funnel, which saved my life in scheduling your stuff a lot too, is you don't have to go back and forth.
Right.
And this is an automated way to qualify new leads. So there's a couple ways of using your contact me funnel. There's a few ways. So we'll talk about that. So one is like a place you go, and I actually talk about this on like my live streams. So I have a site called freeconsultwithtiana.com, and it points to this page, which is, I use VCTA, which is VCITA. The reason I like that, and I do pay $30 a month for the upgraded version, but I like the videos, and I've tried a lot, and I get a lot of bookings through it. Which one do you use?
I've been using Time Trade. I do have VCTA as well. I don't have the upgraded one, but it's because I've never really paid attention what the bells and whistles are. I didn't know there were videos. So
I know. And there's actually under this one is a video of an awesome testimonial of a client. And it actually links with my Google. So I've not used Time Trade, but no matter if you're just starting out, I think Calendly has a free one. You can search like contacts, what would you call it? Like a calendar scheduler thing.
Yeah.
You can integrate them into most WordPress sites, even if you're building your own. But the reason I like this one is that you can also embed it into the WordPress. But it doesn't matter really which one you use, just as long as you use it. Because instead of going back and forth, people, what time zone are you on? This and this. Calendars do that for you.
Yes.
And then there's also a way, I didn't put it on this version, but I also like to use typeform.com. So if somebody fills this out and I don't know who they are, I send them a survey with qualifying questions to know if they actually can get a free consult with me. I mean, I'm booked solid usually. Yeah. So if you have a 30-minute thing, I believe in giving people time. But if they're not a qualified lead who can maybe afford a package, I want to know what their budgets are. Are they just starting out, or what's going on? And then if for some reason they're like, yeah, it's not in the cards to me, then I say, hey, look, I have a free Facebook group. I've got this free offer, this free boot camp. There's all these things. And just send a message if you're ready to up level that. And people have become so respectful. They're like, I'm not in the place, but thank you so much for messaging me. Like, I bet I'm kind.
Right.
So kind.
No shame, because you never know. They may come back and buy.
Oh, yeah. I've had so many come back and buy. I've had some come back and buy the next day. And then I've had some come back and buy 3 months later, 1 year later, 2 years later. Yeah, so treat people with kindness. I've also had people didn't buy anything, refer me to amazing opportunities. Yep. So I just always believe in being kind, but I also believe as women, it was hard for me to draw this boundary. I'm just being honest, because I was like, I felt mean. But when I'm trading my time away from my children, and I need to also help pay for their private school, and I've got a Jeep and I have an office, there are bills as women we have to pay, and I can't give away my time. So if I do give away my time, that's during charity, and I don't talk about it. But when it comes to business hours, it's need to be paid, or a high lead, a hot lead.
Yes,
right?
I agree. That was probably my one thing with VCTA because it is attached to your website. I love the interaction. It pops up. But I like that boundary too. They usually have to go through some type of survey first before they get that access to the calendar. So I'm glad you covered that. Otherwise, we'd be on calls all day long, not surveying our paying clients.
I know. No, it's true. And I used to do that because I was like, well, any leader, and I still believe you can have value and bring value, but you've got to work smarter. And when you're trying to up level yourself in your business and also have more time freedom, like I'm not trying to work a full-time job. I work for myself so that I don't have to work full-time. Personally, I don't want to. So I know some people love to. I love to think about my work, but I like to do, I'm in a pedicure or I'm in a hot spring. Okay. I'm being real. And so for me to be able to not only afford to go to those things, but also to sit there and either not work or work on my phone if I choose to, means I need to have boundaries.
Yes. I'm with
boundaries, women. Listen,
the lifestyle.
Okay.
It's a lifestyle.
It is.
I like freedom. That's my favorite emotion on the planet.
It is. My tattoo is free. I created the Freedom Planner. My first song I ever wrote was free. And they actually polled, I know one of my coaches that I worked with before, he did a huge survey with entrepreneurs, and the number one word used was freedom for how people wanted to feel.
Yep.
So it's a big deal for all of us.
Yes,
for
it
sure.
is.
Freedom.
Love it.
Oh, take that, my freedom. So again, this is another one too, even on a free consult page of a website, if that is on there, and let's say you're wanting to keep it simple, keep costs down, you can still have these buttons that book to a free consult. You can link them. There's lots of ways of doing this. So I just want to, you could also book this as far as free forms too, Google Forms, but typeform.com is also free. So there's a lot of really great free tools. For sure. And I'm telling you guys them right now, is typeform.com is better. I've had a lot more results with people filling it out than Google Forms. So that's just personally what I found.
Good to know. To write that one down.
Yes. Typeform is beautiful too. Actually, I did an ad, Carrie, that, and I can show the screen in a minute if you guys wanted, where I did about growing a team, and I placed this for some other network marketers as well as my own. It killed it. I got like 380 leads filling out a 14 question questionnaire, 14 questions,
wow,
qualifying them in about a month.
Nice.
380. So when you line the things up, but all these pieces have to be in place.
Yes, agree. Yeah.
And here's our grand finale, the sales funnel. I really wanted to put like the money sign on the S's. Some people think it's too much. Do I have it? But I do have something special, you know. So it's time for the sales funnel. I'm so glad those were in there.
That's awesome.
Just for yeah. So
we all need a pair of those.
Everybody, and the gong and all the things. I'm
Right.
telling you, the easy button. My son loves the Staples easy button. I do want to get one. They're like, you know what? Forget that. Easy.
That's right. I love it.
We did our own self. So this gets me so excited. Like, so if you thought I was like high energy before, well, I am, because I love Carrie's energy and I like feed off good energy. Like it's a little bit like a caffeine thing.
Yes,
too.
it is.
I did have C4 at my workout. So side note, okay, automated way to sell your products and services. Okay, you guys, I'm telling you, this is the best. So when you line up all these things we're talking about, then all of a sudden you're in business. You're in business to start to automate these things. And it gets really exciting if you keep the ball going. Don't give up. I'm going to give you some examples. So here's mine. This is my Teachable site, which is, again, the branding. I do want to say, side note, branding matters. Same color scheme, same fonts. If you need some help, you can hire somebody. Okay, so this is a way that, like, the reason I post this, though, is I have VIP things that I need to get on a phone call usually with a higher end package. But this product, as well as my Freedom Planner, so my courses, even up to $997, I've automated those sales. Like anything up to like $1,000, you can automate it. Sometimes with a $1,000 product, you still may need to take a call, and that's worth it. But under that, and even up to that, there's a way of doing it that's automated, meaning that it happens automatically, in case you're getting weirded out by the word automated. Okay, so these are some courses. Some are like $97, $47, $375. But this is what we're talking about when you're emailing your list and you send them a link. You're like, hey, I've got this new workshop coming up. Or somebody goes to your website. Like on my website, it also links to this. And I've had people I don't know, I've never talked to, and some even that haven't been on my list, and they ended up buying something from me. Amazing. Carrie, isn't it like the most exciting thing when this happens?
It is. It's fun. It's very fun. I love
that. It's not the most. I mean, we've had kids, and that's cool too. But when it comes to business, this is pretty exciting.
It feels like magic. It does. It kind of feels magical a little bit. Yeah.
It really is. You're like, what? I have to tell you that I woke up, and I'll tell you about her too. So with my Freedom Planner, like, grew so fast, I'm actually redoing all of it anyway. I woke up one night, somebody shared a link, and I'm sharing this because it's possible for anyone. I didn't know this was possible. It's a $30 product, but that can add up quick if you sell out of 1,000. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So I only spent a couple $100s on marketing. I followed all these tips, you guys. I'm like an authentic marketer. I love to connect with people. So I woke up one day, somebody had shared the link in a network marketing Facebook group in Australia. So while I was literally sleeping, I woke up to like 300 or something. It was 200 to 300. It was pages of my inbox filled, because you know it alerts you when you have a sale. I was like, what? I took a snapshot of it. I still have it all saved. I didn't have to delete it. It might have been like 100 or it was up to 300. I made some good money, but it's like money, you've got to pay things, but like that is exciting.
Yes. I love that stuff. I love that stuff. My PayPal alerts me. It's like zzz, 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 every time there's a transaction. I like waking up to those stuff.
And you know, you guys, just being real, that didn't happen overnight. I worked for a long time. You can see this is why I showed the journey. I really want to be real with you that we're showing the other end of it. And even still now, like if I'm launching something new or I'm relaunching it, there's always a fear it's going to fail. There's always a fear that it won't do as well or that I won't make the sale. Like I want to be honest with you about this, but I push through, and I do have my vision boards up here. I tell you, I'd say like, this is what I'm attracting into my life. This is what I'm doing. And you must believe in yourself. And I had somebody in the music business tell me years ago that if you don't believe in you, who else is going to? Well, I'll tell you, I do believe in you because I've seen people overcome, but I can't do the work for you. Only you can. So I can say I believe in you, but I believe in you if I see your actions, right? So believe in yourself. It is possible. But the only people I've seen succeed and do it is because they did believe in themselves.
Yes.
Because this is hard work. Don't let anybody fool you. Yeah, I said about the like massage or the pedicure, but seriously, I'm usually hustling on the way there, and like, because I do love what I do. So make sure you do what you love.
Absolutely.
This amazing woman, Kathy Heller, this is an awesome example as well. And this is one of my big success stories. And so not everyone's like this, and I'll share a couple other things. But the reason I want to share this is, once again, anything's possible. So she was doing music licensing on her own, where she was getting her music placed in TV, film, and ads. And she also made some money from doing that for other artists. But she was also teaching in person in LA over the summer, but she was collecting each payment on PayPal. She had no list, and her website wasn't collecting any leads. And so we both went to Berklee College of Music, and we were in a Berklee group, and I said, hey, listen, there's a couple things on your site, like we were connected. And I was like, would you like me to like kind of go over that with you? And she was blown away. She took advice of all of it. She went through Amy Porterfield courses. She created this course. I built her first funnels for her. And then she's, taken over herself, which is awesome. And she made like an extra multi-six figures in about 3 to 5 months, including the creation of it all, doing it all. She had no list. We used Facebook ads, and then she built and put some of the money back in. But it can happen when you niche your market, when you work with good people, and when you just do it and you provide good value. Yes. Like her free offers to get the people on the list, and then she'd do a webinar like this, and then she'd sell the course, right? Her free offers were so valuable. And she also has a great Facebook group where she's always checking in with people. So you've got, like you said, Carrie, you have to bring the value authentically. Yeah. But when you set this stuff up, then it can just roll. Mm-hmm. Any thoughts on that kind of
Well, story? When that value's there, they're like, wow, they gave that for free? What am I going to get when they pay them? They're just like blown away, mind blown. Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah. So I think just so people know the pricing, she did like a 12-month program that was $97 a month. So it's very doable for even a musician. And she sold over 300. So you can do the math. Perfect. That was like about,
Yummy.
Very yummy. So again, just a reminder, we're wrapping it up of how it all started. Social media, website lead pages, and opt-in. And when people are on your list, you can sell them whatever it is you're selling. It can be a service, it can be a course, it can be whatever, it can be a product, it could be in person, a local business. It works a tiny bit different. You're going to get them in your store. But even online with local businesses, just side note to talk about that, people need reminders to come in. I work with my dad and mom own a local print shop down here where they do car graphics. My friend owns the one I showed you earlier. I didn't show you earlier. It's called MYMM. I did her stuff, and I've helped her with some Facebook boosts as well to help get people in. People need reminded. And so if you're the one in forefront, you're the one emailing them weekly or bi-weekly, you're the one on social media daily, you will outrun your competition if you keep this up consistently. What do you think about that, Carrie? About like the consistency?
I agree. Consistency says that you're open for business every day, like a true business owner.
Right.
You've got to be that way. If you're once in a while, nothing's worse than going on someone's Twitter feed and not seeing a post that's, since three months ago. You're like, oh, are you live? Anybody in there?
I know. And if you're going to be on Twitter, side note, you can at least like do the Instagram thing. You can at least.
I know. You can totally cheat. Yes.
You can. It's not going to be as good in Facebook, friends. It's not. Another case study, because I just like to give people these different examples, was I worked with Dwight Yoakam for a while and during a tour, and we didn't even use ads. Okay, they didn't want to use ads, so he already had 212,000 people following him. I think he had the reach is different on Facebook than because people share posts and stuff. So I think he had 180,000 likes or maybe more, but the reach was 212,000 of these snapshots. And 12 days of me posting 3 times a day, acting on his behalf for his team, was over 1.2 million. There is a specific way when you're being consistent with your daily marketing that you can reach so many more people with or without ads. I do believe in ads, absolutely, smartly. But I'm telling you, even organic marketing, when you're consistent, and it doesn't have to take a ton of time, you can schedule things out. I have trainings on this, 30 minutes a day. More is great. I love marketing, but if you don't, you can do a lot. Don't you believe, Carrie? You can do a lot in just a little bit of time?
Yes.
Once you get the plan going, the setting of the plan is different. It's just like anything. If you went to build a house, obviously it's going to take a certain amount of time to build the house. But once your house is built, you're like, yes. Now there's still upkeep, right? There's still upkeep. You still got to do dishes and laundry.
Still got to paint the walls and decorate it. All that other fun stuff. Right?
And even ongoing, right? There's always something.
Always. Yes, always.
But then you think about, hey, what would 100 new leads do for my month, though? Or what would 10 new hot leads do per week? How many leads can you actually handle? It's thoughts to think about, for sure. So this goes into setting things up. I think I'm just going to end on this note, and then I'll skip ahead to the free one. But I love this quote by Les Brown, and Carrie, you're definitely an amazing example of this. But it's, you must be willing to do the things today that others don't do in order to have the things tomorrow that others won't have. And it's not a competition. It's just saying that in order to if you look and you're like, oh, I want this or that, look at what those people did to get there. And most people don't want to actually do that work. They want to sit and watch Netflix, and they want to sit and relax or sit and complain or watch the news and focus on the negative. But, negative people don't get those places usually unless it was handed to them. It's positive global world changers who every day work day in, day out on a lot of the same routines. People that do bodybuilding, it's not doing a ton of different exercises. It's doing these exercises over and over and over again, day in, day out, and focusing on what you want instead of where you're at today.
Very true. Love Les Brown. He's a good hugger. I've met him in person.
You met him.
He's a sweetheart.
He seems like he's just so warm. I just love his
videos.
I love the one where he's like, so if I'm ever going to meet him, I'm going to be like, I'm the one. Have you heard that video?
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, search I'm the one, Les Brown.
Yes.
You'll find it.
He's awesome.
Carrie's so generous to have had me today, and feel free to also tag in anything here too. But I just wanted to give you a free present because it's a go-getter who comes onto one of these things, who takes the time to listen to all this, and who deals with the giggles and still gains the value. And we appreciate you. So there's a little free offer. You can notice this, and you can go to or you don't even need the W's, but it's marketingworksheet.com. And I literally created a 7-day video series plus a printable worksheet you put beside your desk, and it helps you stay on track for what to do each day. And it really is learning how to market your business in under 30 minutes a day. And that's at marketingworksheet.com.
Awesome. Okay, it's just no brainer.
Yeah.
I was hoping this was their gift because I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yes, absolutely. It's one of my most popular ever free gifts ever, and I love giving it away. And I've had so many people call me and do calls, and they've got it up on their boards and beside them.
That's cool.
Isn't that the best? Because
we all need a checklist. Let's be honest. We all need one because in the morning sometimes you're like, yeah.
I have to have a checklist, and I do pre-ones to remind me because each day it changes a little, but there are certain things that you just got to do every day, you know?
Yes. It takes the brain work out when it's already listed there for you. Not thinking, oh, did I log into LinkedIn today? That's just not something it's not a natural default for me. I have to put it on my calendar.
I know. It's like, LinkedIn, that's not natural for me. I do LinkedIn every day.
I have thousands of connections, tons of content on there. I still have to put it on a calendar to go log in.
I mean, to me, I'm like, but I definitely don't have to put it on the calendar to eat my breakfast. I love
right. Or check Facebook.
Or check Facebook. That's
We're all programmed.
I know. I'm like, yeah, I'm working right now. I'm working. I'm definitely learning how much time I have not having a phone right now. I'm like, wow, I've been wasting some time.
I know, right? I have to like
I'm
lock
like,
it
I
up.
got so much done today. If you guys didn't hear, like, I lost my phone. No, I didn't lose my phone. Totally broke. So I overnighted one. But I've not had a phone all day. And it's amazing how much work I've done today.
I bet.
Like, no distractions.
I put mine on do not disturb, and sometimes I have to put it in a drawer just to get
I have
stuff
to
done.
put it away. It's always on silent. It's always on silent.
Yeah.
I just
But
like,
it's
oh,
still,
maybe my friend texted. Oh, maybe my client texted.
yeah,
I'll
it's a bad habit. It's a bad habit. That's
a bad
awesome. So marketingworksheet.com will have the link, obviously very easy and accessible below this video for everybody just to click on and grab their copy. So everybody needs a checklist. That's what keeps me sane. If I do something that day, I'll write it on my to-do list just so I can cross it off.
We're obviously very much alike. I was telling somebody else that one of them did that too, and one of them was like, what do you mean a checklist? I'm like, we're obviously people. I will definitely, if I just I'm like, exercise. I love it. Well, my freedom planner, I actually have like check boxes in there pre-written. So it's like 3 new leads, 3 follow-ups, 3 encouragements, gratitude, self-development. I mean, there's a bunch of checklists. And I will tell you that I'm like, check.
That's right. It's
Tony Robbins.
gratitude.
It is gratitude. And Tony Robbins, he has that quote that he says that like we don't like need perfection, which we're never going to get, right? But humans need to know they're making progress.
Yes.
And I think that for me, at least, a checklist and seeing what I've done that day, moving towards my goals does help me be happier.
Yep. I'm very much all like a paper. I mean, I have my calendar printed out for every single day and have to have my checks. And
I like that.
I'm kinesthetic. I have to touch things, have to have something to grab onto. Yep. That's kind of how I learn. That's how I absorb it. But yeah, it's those days that you just like, gosh, did I get anything productive done today? That you do feel yucky. So you're right. We got to make sure it was worth it to get out of bed. Check.
It was. I took a shower. Yeah. And sometimes lower the goals. Like, but it's like today I really didn't want to shower. I usually do, but like usually I can't wait to shower. But today I didn't want to shower, and I had to really be like, said you were going to do a live stream. It was like talking to myself. I'm like, you need a shower if you're going to go live on Facebook right now.
I know. I have my video days, and then I have the days it's just a baseball cap.
Oh yeah, I love the weekends.
Yep. I'm like, not today. Not happening today.
Sunny. Saturday I usually don't even like to wear any makeup either. I'm like, it's over.
I know.
I'm like, and I'm fine with myself like that. But like me and Kara were talking about, we play the game online because it's a game. We're in the entertainment business before too. We get it. But, you know, I think it's important to love yourself no matter what. And, you know, at times if I have a really important message, I used to go live without makeup and my hair pulled back after the gym. But enough of those, seeing myself like that, I stopped doing that.
Like, I don't even want to rewatch or replay
I'm
that.
Write down that message idea and come back to it when I'm clean.
I know. I've done that. I'm like, ooh, this is good. Carrie, have you looked in the mirror today?
Even looking at me. I know it sounds terrible and vain, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I know. I've seen a few that sweaty after the gym. I just have to tell you this quick.
I'm like, you should have.
You should have waited.
You know that thing like when somebody gives you something you don't want, and you're like, oh, you shouldn't have.
Does she know she's got like snot or something coming out of her?
I'm like, please, why? That's crazy. I mean, that's what you get when you put yourself out there.
Yeah, but people love real. We've talked to this whole series about showing our human side, and that's what people want.
A certain kind of real.
Yeah. Not just woke up, snot on your
like
face,
and drool.
real. Yeah.
The goal reel. No, I mean, there is a place for those things too. I know there's this like famous fitness model. She's like, every day I go live first thing in the morning. I like her. I'm not going to name names, but she's like, first thing in the bathroom in my robe. I'm like, dude, you're a fitness model. Okay.
You can't have a bad day. It's just not happening for you.
I'm like, your bad day is most of our like, we dressed up for that for 3 hours today. I'm like, let's be real. Now, I think everybody's beautiful in their own way, but obviously some people are more aesthetically pleasing. It's just the way it is.
It's all good.
Everyone has value. Listen to me, women out there, though. That's not what I'm saying. You should go live. It does not matter what you look like. Make it your best. Put your best presentation forward, but please don't compare yourself to others. That was said in jest. Maybe you should edit that. Or maybe you should let them hear that.
No, they get to hear it.
All have those thoughts, right? Like, so don't compare yourself to me or Carrie or to the famous fitness models. Like, just be you and give it your best, because I've seen all kinds of people, and I'm not going to name names because I don't want to sound like I'm like putting someone down their looks, but they're not the most attractive person. They're not the youngest person. They're not all those crazy Hollywood things that we deal with here in America. I know it's different overseas some places, but we deal with that here. And don't worry about what anybody else would think of you. And I literally, if people are mean to me on my videos, I do delete and block them. I don't have any warning. If they hit on me, delete and block. All those things are delete and block it. I do not explain myself, and I don't need to. So I do want to say very clearly, like, one of my clients, she does home study, and she's really into the natural look, and she comes from an Amish background, but she is so beautiful, and she's so much to offer, and I'm like, you should post that. I want to learn about that. We all have our different areas, and I really do want to say your voice is needed.
Absolutely. I agree. I've got those clients too. Makeup's just not their thing, and they're just naturally glowing. It's all their thing. I live in Vegas. You live near LA. We live near superficial. Exactly. But, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a robot or some music-or looking woman.
I mean, this is always cool. Obviously, I'm just myself. I stopped caring what anybody else thinks. It's freeing and scary.
It's probably good that you don't live any closer.
I know. We've been just sitting out in our couches. We're like, it's meditation nap time again.
That's right.
I mean, when we get a pedicure, we can text people. We can text one person.
Okay. Absolutely, girl. That's my rituals too. Get my self-pampering on for sure. I love it.
I make more money when I feel better about myself.
Of course. Your vibration's higher. You attract more. Hell yeah. All day. All day. All day. And just one little thing that Tiana does that's hilarious to me is she's a sales gong when she makes money. She did drop a little gong talk in the slides. So she actually hits a gong when she makes money. And I think that's a great idea. We should all grab one on Amazon or something. Yeah. We should show them, yes.
It's super important. I keep it close to my computer, so when that little sale comes through or that big sale comes through, remember, if it's a Freedom Planner $30 sale or it's a $5,000 sale, baby, I get that gong out, and I go crazy. Are you ready to see what I actually do carry?
Yes.
So let's say I close a $4,500 contract. Are you ready to see what this looks like? Okay. Got it! Oh, wait. I got it. This is perfect for me. I dropped it. Okay. I need a bigger stick. And gone. Let's do it. I keep going usually for 45 minutes. And then I usually breathe, and then I'm like, I need more. It's like more cowbell, more gong.
That's right.
So, I mean,
you do need a bigger one.
I was holding back, but it is fun to almost break it every time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's me holding back. I thought that if I go full out, you guys might get scared. You might already be scared. You should celebrate every dollar that you earn, every penny, actually. I mean, I think about the dollars more than the pennies.
Right.
But
gong's fun. I like the noise it makes, the vibration it makes. If you do your happy dance, whatever, celebrate it. And I was telling Tiana, the universe is like, she likes that. Give her more of that. It's watching your actions.
Cool. They're like, thank you for thanking us and me. And it's like I believe in God, and it's and the universe is a part of that, and there's a law of attraction for sure. And the more you focus on those things and what you have, the more you attract that. But if you focus on lack and sadness and all those things, then you attract more of that. So that's a little side note for you.
I agree. Gratitude is is one of the highest manifestation vibrations to be at. So all day, every day. Good stuff. Good stuff.
A little necklace.
Uh-oh, new marketing idea for you.
Loving that. That is. I know. It's somehow it's deep though. People are like, that's weird. It's like dong dong dong. That's a little.
She's getting her pedicure. What is she doing over there?
I just need the money.
Just check my account. Aw. Business is supposed to be fun. Thank you for bringing the fun today. We love it. Learning is supposed to be fun too. So I think we learn better when we have that emotion in there. Some fun. Yeah. Gotta have it.
Always.
You're not having fun in your business, you're not doing it right. That's my opinion.
No, I agree. Don't call me either. Don't hire me. I'm not into it, man. You want to complain, you whine. Call somebody. I got a number for you.
That's right.
Not mine. I know somebody you can call for that.
That's right.
You would like to have fun and make some good money, you can give us a call.
That's right. That's how I am too. Same thing all day. Good stuff. Good stuff. My 13-year-old's a blast. She's goofy and she keeps me in that mode too. If I get too serious, she shifts me right over to silliness.
I had a lot of time with my kids this week. My husband was out of town, so I'm definitely in like the very like, oh, everything's like, everything is awesome. I know all the songs, Batman movies, all of them. That one's
love it. I love it. Good stuff. Well, we will let Tiana go. Thank you so much for your free offer. Excellent training. Super simple to understand. Great visuals. Sales funnels do not look intimidating. You can do it. We break it down. It's so easy. It's fun. And you get your ideal client at the end of the day. It's so much better than hunting and hoping. Yes.
Yeah. Hunting and hoping. That's a great line. I want to see that graphic. Stop being a lion. It's like, I really do like lions usually, but they need a cross for like marketing.
Yes, absolutely. No lions. No hunting today. Good stuff. Well, big hugs, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We're going to let Tiana go. And thank you so much, my dear. You've been a joy. I love you.
Carrie, I really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
You're welcome.